For years now, car enthusiasts have been begging Mazda to bring back the rotary engine, and you must be careful what you wish for. That's right, the rotary engine is back. My name is Braden Carlson, you're watching MotorBiscuit, and it's definitely not the rotary engine you were hoping for. Of course, if you're familiar with rotary history, there was the carbureted 12A, and then the 13B and 20B in the Cosmo, and the Turbo 13B. And of course, the Renesis engine was the final rotary engine in Mazda's production history until now, in 2023, with the introduction of the 8C. A 0.8 liter single rotor range extender for the MX-30 plug-in hybrid. I know, it's sad, but at least the rotary engine's back, right? Yeah, okay. I kind of agree with you. Let's not get all up in arms just yet. Just the fact that they are producing a rotary engine again kind of gives us a little shred of hope, right? That maybe the RX-9 isn't as far away as we thought it was, and maybe it is a plug-in hybrid rotary assisted nonsense mobile of a sports car, but that's cool, like the Porsche 918 and the Corvette E-Ray that's coming out soon. This doesn't have to be a bad thing for car enthusiasts, and we're gonna try and not let it be a bad thing, but man, it's a little difficult. I'll admit, as a big RX-7 fanboy, I am on the biased side of this just a little bit, but I think inside I really knew that this was never going to be the rotary engine we hope and long for making a return, and they probably never will, but we can keep our hopes up that someday another rotary powered sports car from Mazda will make its way to the table, even if the chances are pretty dang low. Now let's dive into the MX-30 REV a little bit here, just for due diligence, right? It's got an electric only driving range of about 50 miles, which is pretty cool, and from the diagrams on the press release from Mazda, it looks like the rotary engine is actually run in line in the axle with the electric motor. So it's basically a generator providing direct power to the motor, almost like the old Fisker Karma. The cool thing is that it is a plug-in hybrid, so it's not a full EV, so you're not likely to ever be left stranded unless you run the 50-liter gas tank empty, in which case you'll be stranded. It does have some pretty cool features though. It is fast charging enabled, and you can use it as a 1500 watt power supply for powering pretty much anything, including your house. It has a few different driving modes, including normal and EV only mode, and a charge mode, which we can only assume is much like the Volvo's charge system, wherein you're using the gas engine priority over the electric motor, and the electric motor is standing by and allowing the battery to charge, which is a great option for longer road trips. I once drove a Volvo S60 T8 from Irvine, California down to San Diego, and the trip back to San Diego charged the battery entirely on the plug-in hybrid T8, so it is a pretty cool feature. They are making a special edition of the Mazda MX-30 REV called the Edition R. It's available exclusively with Maroon Rouge Metallic, which is a callback to the paint code for the Mazda R360, its first passenger production car. And if all of this is starting to sound like, okay, well maybe this is alright, the rotary engine's back, at least we can have it in some form, I have really bad news for you if you're watching this in the United States. This is a European-only option, currently. We can still hold out hope that it might make its way over here to the US, but as the old adage goes, the US never gets any cool imported cars. We have the Civic Type R now though, so we need to stop complaining just a little bit. So no, overall, it's not the rotary engine that we wanted to return, but it is a rotary engine, it is a production vehicle, and it is going to be available for public purchase so long as you don't live in the United States, and a few other places I'm sure, but at any rate, we can all celebrate the fact that the little spinning Doritos are back one way or another. Thank you so much for tuning into MotorBiscuit. My name is Braden. If you want more information on automotive news, insights, and releases, be sure to follow us on Instagram at MotorBiscuitOfficial, follow us on Twitter at BiscuitMotor, and of course you can visit us at MotorBiscuit.com for more automotive insights and stories and fun stuff like that. For now, we'll see you guys in the next video.